It's the night, a right time for laughter. We have the guys to fill a custard, even though one is a jar of mustard. Thank God it's Tuesday. We take a look at comedians, and Charles used to be one. We have a lot to say about comedy. Can you believe Gray is a jar of mustard? And then there's Lapsed. What does he do? And why is he here? Thank God it's Tuesday.
That's right. It's Tuesday. Welcome to TGIT. Some people pause on Tuesday. We press play on comedy. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, and don't miss a single Tuesday. I'm Gray Poupée, a comedy crusader and proud protector of precision punchlines. The man in the box to my right is YouTube at WILIscredia. It's Charles in the comedy quarters.
Oh, not that man in the box. Sorry.
In the no, we're not going Alice in Chains here. But in comedy corridors, Charles is a proven pioneer of punchlines, popping up to parse the pulse and push the pace. How's it going, Charles?
The alliteration just gets better and better, sir. Congrats.
You asked for more. I'm giving you what you
Or
want.
they asked for more, but acknowledged its existence. But fair play. Howdy.
Well, welcome, sir. And completing our tripod, as always, is Lapsed Comic Fan. YouTube at The Lapsed Comic Fan. Lapsed is a joke-forged journeyman, valiant on stage, yet vulnerable on stairs. How's it going, Lapsed?
That's all true. That's actually true. I'm good. I'm doing very good. Actually,
Well, Tuesday, man.
It's been a like almost a record-setting like couple of weeks for me. I have not broken anything, had surgery for anything, and I'm actually healing. So that's good. My foot is no longer black.
Yay.
So that's good.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's good. Congrats, sir.
Yes, so.
But I believe in you. You can make it 2 months.
Thanks. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
Well,
What about you, Gray?
how's it
How
going,
are
guys?
you? How are you?
I'm doing
Gray doing?
amazing. It's Tuesday. It's the best day of the week. Some say the best day for comedy. I'm doing
Nobody
really
says
good, man. Some people said it. I've heard it. It's been said. I'm doing good, man. I had a lot of time to look into comedy and watch a couple of specials this last week. I got Taylor Tomlinson's one that was just released today, Prodigal Daughter on Netflix. I thought that one was pretty damn good. And then, I wasn't done, so I watched some more. Chandelier Fly, which also came out on Netflix, but that was, I think, a week ago. But yeah, so it was a good day. On top of that, I got to look through a bunch of YouTube comedy for something that's coming up a little bit later. So my day's been great, man.
That's good.
What about you guys? You been able to do anything comedy-wise this last week?
I've been playing a video game that could double as comedy. I'm slacking this week as far as comedy is concerned, but my folly was pretty funny this weekend. Lapsed brought me into the world of Arc Raiders, and oh boy.
Yeah. I saw you've done quite a few hours on that. And
Yes.
Aren't you like above 30 hours at this point?
I think so.
Oh,
It's
that's awesome.
ridiculous.
Yeah, last time I saw your thing, it was like 34.
Oh, that's awesome. Man.
That's like
At least-
3 days.
At least
mind
you got it on Saturday.
Yeah, that's pretty intense, man. So yeah, I can understand why you didn't have time for comedy, but
Who
we
needs sleep?
appreciate you dedicating your Tuesday to
Hey,
comedy.
we did have a comedy thing. Me and Charles had an argument about public transportation.
I
And
wish that was recorded.
that
I
was
really
so
wish
funny.
we did. Yes.
So I will explain a little bit. In video games, I am a very different person. I am a very loud, obnoxious. Well, maybe I am here too, but much more so. And I say things that are very not good. Let's just put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I do it all the time. It gets me in a lot of trouble, but it also is a lot of fun. So Charles got to see that side of me. That's
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
are you
Lapsed is
against
different.
public transit then, Lapsed?
Laps is different, and I'm pretty much the same person. In a video game world, if you die, you die. There's no reason to worry about things. Doesn't mean I don't not worry. I still worry and run away from things in a video game world. And Laps is like, fuck it, I'm going in.
I try. Well, you're at the stage where you're still like trying to figure out like all the stuff, like all the inner workings of the game.
I'm just a hoarder.
I'm at the point where I'm so sick and tired of dying that it's like, I'm going to do the making people die from now on. So that's where I'm at.
So losing the stuff is brutal to me because I'm a collector, and my antiquing show is ruined by death.
But hey, at least I am glad that you're having fun. So, yeah, I have not got to watch comedy either because like I said, I've been training this person to, I don't know if they're like taking my position or something because I'm moving something.
Talking about Charles and Arc Raider?
It is like pulling teeth with this person, man. It is comedy in itself.
He's talking about me.
But yes. Yeah.
Guilty, Doc. Very guilty.
Yeah. I am a giant nerd. I have never, look at what I'm surrounded by. I am a huge nerd, like giant nerd.
Yeah. I mean, at least you got space. You were able to kind of put those away for a very serious stream we had on Friday. So,
it was
good times.
It was serious. It was very serious.
Super serious.
It's weird though, because I'm a giant nerd, but I'm also like massively into sports. I played sports my whole life. And it would be like the weirdest, like locker room stuff. Like all of them were talking about their exploits. And I'm like, did you guys read Spider-Man 27? And they're like, shut the fuck up, you douche. I'm like,
they're just,
what, man?
It's nerds of a different color. Like sports guys are basically comic guys.
But nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. For sure.
They're just different. They're like same, but different. You just like alter one little thing on the tree there. But yeah,
well, nightmares and nerdscapes. I know that you said what's surrounding me says virgin more than nerd. Well, I have 4 children.
You could adopt.
I've been married since I was 18 to the same lady, and yes, I'm still a virgin.
Well, congrats, man.
Nightmares and nerdscapes says fantasy sports is D&D for jocks. That's a pretty apt comparison.
Or
it is. There's kind of,
it says, really cool guy.
Don't think that's what D&D stands for. Yeah, it totally could stand for ladies man. But kind of speaking of ladies man, I think we need some science in our stream here real quick. Guys, I know you didn't have a lot of time to experience comedy this last week, but surely you're down for a scientific exploration into what you prefer in comedy.
Why is there flowers in this week's pattern?
That's a good question.
So all I'm asking,
doilies.
What are you talking about? All right, Laps. We're going back to classic form, so I'm going to ask you first. But
all right,
I'm going to need you to blindly rank without knowing what's coming next.
All right,
your favorite comedian. Are you ready for this, Laps?
I'm ready. Here we go.
Okay, Roseanne Barr.
Well, that sucks. 3.
Okay. 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Rosebud Baker.
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, you should familiarize yourself with her. The Motherlode. It just came out, I believe, last year on Netflix. But she's a comedian.
I don't know who she is, so I'll say 4.
4. Ooh, worse
I don't know.
Than
just in case.
How
I don't know who it is.
Let's go with Rosie Jones.
Man.
I do. I know.
Charles is familiar with Rosie Jones. She yelled at a bunch of comedians about how to do comedy.
Yelled?
5.
Well, okay. Her voice was trembling a little bit. She does have cerebral palsy, but yeah. Rosie Jones, sir. Where would you put her?
He said 5.
5.
5. I did not hear that. Thank you, sir.
No, it's okay.
Okay. What about Catherine Rose, or we might know her as Casey Wilson?
Who are these people?
She was former SNL cast. Come on, man. You know her. She's done improv in shows and stuff. So you got 2 and 1 left.
I'll say 2 because my number 1 is going to be a great pick. Let me tell you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, scientifically, you have chosen Rosie O'Donnell as your number 1.
Come on. A League of Their Own.
Huh.
That's not stand-up. That's someone else
care.
writing her words.
Is that stand-up?
I don't care if it's stand-up or not. Because you know what? It was funny.
She is funny. Thank you. You have fulfilled every expectation like it was a contractual obligation. I appreciate it, Lapsed. You are the man. Consistency, sir.
I dislike you right now.
I get it. I get that a lot, actually. Say, Charles,
Hey.
let's do some science. What do you say?
Shall we?
I'm going to ask you to blindly rank 1 through 5 without knowing what's coming next. Just your favorite comedian.
Guessing they're women.
Eliza Schlesinger.
Oh. 3.
3. Okay. Nikki Glazer.
2.
2. Okay. Whitney Cummings.
4.
4. Okay. Lisa Lampanelli.
1.
1. Ooh. So I think this proves out the science. Number 5, you have Amy
Nice.
Schumer.
I
So-
won the game.
Yeah,
I did
it
it.
appears scientifically you prefer Lisa Lampanelli's comedy. I get that. That makes a lot of sense to me.
Finally, this thing works out. Finally.
You like
thank
Lisa
you.
Lampanelli's dick and vagina jokes over Amy Schumer's dick and vagina jokes.
Well, it's kind of
I
unfair
do think they're more clever.
because I have a very stained history. Lisa Lampanelli emceed my first performance ever. So
was she like, hey, look at this guy's hat. I'd
Dude,
like to sit on it and
she called my
fart
mama
on it.
cunt. She called my mama cunt.
That's about right.
Oh yeah. I wish I had the honor. That does seem like an honor, Lisa Lampanelli calling your mom a cunt. But thank you, Charles. Your answers have painted a very clear mural of your comedic.
Can you
loyalties.
highlight Cody? Cody answered the poll question in chat, but thank you, Cody. In chat, there's a poll question which just asks, "Are women funny?" You have 2 choices, yes or no,
Oh,
and it's not unanimous at the moment. So get your votes in.
Oh, how
Cody just
dare you
answered
people.
no.
Like, yeah, he said, stop typing.
It's a poll.
Well.
You just hit a button.
I
Well,
guess we should get on to what we're doing this week.
shouldn't we have
This week,
our first
yeah,
trickle in?
sure. Let's start with that.
March Hackness continues.
Ooh.
The round of 32. We're gonna slowly drip feed you 4 separate batches of 4. You guys started voting last week. You can still vote on last week's comedians, but here's a fresh 16. The first quarter of them are Brian Callen, Theo Vaughn, Chris D'Elia, and Andrew Schulz. Remember,
We're just asking for the 2 hackiest in this bunch.
it doesn't necessarily need to
hacky-
be 2. It at the
Fair
the
enough.
end, it should be 8 total. If you don't think any of these are hacked, that's fine. You just need to take 8 of the total 16. Here is for the first quarter. If some of these names draw your attention for Hackness reasons, then vote in the comment section on your 8 selections.
And then I guess we should put up the what would you call it? Required warning that hack doesn't mean bad. We're not saying that
Right.
the comedian is bad or untalented. It's just they have jokes that are very familiar that the audience can kind of predict the punchline before it lands.
Mhm.
And it doesn't feel like they're growing, like they kind of keep going back to that same thing. It's not
I
a
am
moral
hacked.
judgment. It's a note about the craft is all.
I am
so
hacked. Yes.
whoever
yes.
you feel the most
growth.
hack in this, please let us know. Hell yeah. Well, so the other things that we were going to get to today. Oh, I guess let me remove that from the stage. So yeah, it is week 4 of the preseason on our road to TGIT's March Hackness 2026, where we are going to award the winner. Thank you guys for all your votes in there. We do appreciate that. We have been narrowing it down. We have one final day where we need you guys to help narrow this down just a little bit. And yeah, so we'll be showing you some names throughout this. But the main thing for today, we're also going to be taking a look at some recent bucket polls for that amazing Oops All Bucket Polls or 5 Minutes Alone segment. And then we also wanted to take a look at some lovely ladies of comedy. So yeah, do we go ahead and get to the bucket polls then? Or did we want to go, how do you want to do this, guys?
That sounds
5
good.
minutes alone. Okay. I probably should have had this ready, but we've got an intro.
Next name called, same damn hope, same short walk, same tight throat. I know it's rough, I know it's cruel, but I keep watching the bucket pull.
All right. Perhaps it might be a bit much and a bit loud, but I don't care. It is
I'm
perfect.
broken.
Yeah, indeed. 5 minutes alone. So again, the idea behind this is just we're taking a look at 1 minute from a Kill Tony set, only the 1 minute that they give, and then we're judging what book size they would get from there.
No book,
Neither. Oh,
small book, medium book, large book. Those are the choices.
And,
no book, small book, medium book, large book.
again, the mandatory concession is we do understand that the books aren't rewarded just off of that minute, but that's what we're doing here.
And Greg will
and
do
we
everything
all
he can
abide
to
by
try to
that
talk
rule.
about the interview somehow.
Oh, what are you talking about? We all abide by that rule. All right, guys, let's
don't.
get right into it. Well, you're right. Some of us like to abide by the rule.
Well, that's not all. You said all. I'm no longer part of this, apparently.
Well, you
I
follow
mean-
the right rules.
I never was a part of it, so it doesn't matter. Let's just go on.
All right.
Some noise for your first bucket poll. Monique Jones, everybody. Here we go.
Women.
A woman. Sorry, I thought you said wait a minute, and then I realized that it was women. that you
Women.
said.
Fitting
Monique
the
Jones.
theme of the episode, yeah.
What we doing? I'm aware that when you heard Monique Jones come into the stage, this is not what you expected. I look like the lady who called the cops on Monique Jones. Dude, your Cabbage Patch Kid grew up, right? Makes it easy to look me up. It's Monique Jones, and I'm the white one. I first became aware of the racial profiling of my name in high school from North Carolina. Anybody? From the South? Hell yeah, grits, baby, what's up? How you doing? I went to meet my boyfriend's parents at his house, and his mom answered the door. I said, hey, I'm Monique Jones, and she said, really? God, look at you. Look at you. We were just talking about you over prayer. It's so nice of them to pray for me before they even met me. So nice. Get out the good napkin. She's the keeper. Okay. It's fucking racist. Hey.
Hey.
I see
So apparently
we have-
she's
I
a New
see we
Yorker.
have Matt Rife there. So
Mm.
Yeah, he was the guest. Hot off the presses. Yeah, I don't know. She has more presence. She's definitely been doing this for a while. Not my cup of tea, but I do kind of like the name thing. I feel like it went into it a little bit too much. I think I'd go medium book based off of this only for me.
Gray. It was 1 minute.
I know. I think it's like the first two.
Too much in 1 minute.
I mean, dedicating the entire minute to her name. I don't know, man. I was over it. I think the first two hit pretty good.
Wow.
And then it feels like there were two more on the name, and I was not on board. So for me, I'd go medium. She wasn't unfunny, just not my type of funny. What about you, Lapsed? What are you giving her?
Wait, is this what I think they're going to give her based off the material or what I would give her?
That's not the game, sir. It's what would you give her? Come on. It's based only on the minute.
No, it's
No.
what you would give. Don't listen. Don't listen to this one.
Right.
Play the game right,
Okay.
not Gray's way.
That's what I just did.
I would give her a medium joke book based off the stuff, because I thought there was stuff there, but like it did, like, Gray is right, even though it is a minute. It was all based around one thing, but I did think the prayer thing's funny just because I could literally like relate to like praying for everything, because that's how my family was. Not in the way of how she used it, but literally everything.
Yeah, she played to the Austin audience too. Like,
right.
I feel like if you're gonna perform at that show, you're gonna want to lead into hacky material. Is it? Would that be considered?
Yes, it would be. Yes, even if the joke is told differently, it's still the same. Your Southern Baptist-y style joke. Yeah. So yeah. I'd say
sorry,
medium.
I was answering. Yeah, I also agree with medium, although you gave me shit for my way that I came about it, which I feel like is the exact same way. But fair enough.
You
Charles,
have to
what did
show
I do
your
wrong in
work.
this one?
I
did. I said, I think having the 1 minute focus solely on that kind of took me out of it. I was bored after the second one. I kind of wish she got onto something else. I think she's
You got like
wasn't
TikTok
agreement.
attention span. I was bored. This minute was so long.
No, it was
I want 5 segments in this
getting
one
that
minute.
same premise over and over again. That's just her name. I guess I want to see what else she could do. Is it just name jokes? I think she's better than that, but I don't think I saw that. So I went
think
medium. But
I think she had been
fair
on the
enough.
show prior to this. I didn't have the interview because that's not this game, but I don't think this is her first time.
So just because someone's asking in the chat, the rules of the game are they give joke books to people. We are saying what we would give based off of the minute material that they do. It's either no joke book, small joke book, medium joke book, large joke book. So that's the game.
And
So
recently
medium
we've
joke.
seen some really bad comedy, which definitely doesn't deserve a book. We've seen some more last week that's like, that's a little chuckle. I could see a small book. But yeah, this to me was more than that. So I'm going medium. I showed my work, sir. How dare you?
She has technical prowess. She definitely, this isn't an open micer by any stretch.
Oh no,
She's
not by any
comfortable.
means.
Right.
Not by any means. You could tell like she knew what she was doing.
Yeah. Yeah. She's comfortable in her material. So at the very least, well, I won't spoil things, but you can't say that about every person on stage in this 5 minutes alone. But
Oh, Matt Rife? He's gonna fail. Okay. Well, let's see what they gave her.
Hi, Monique. Welcome. Monique, fun
Hey.
times. Here's a medium-sized joke book from Boneseye. Boom. There you go. You caught it. Caught it right against. Ladies
Good work,
and gentlemen,
gentlemen.
make some noise for Anthony.
All right, Labs. It's 1-1. I got this, man. You're not beating me today. I know what the game is now.
Fink, everybody. 1 minute uninterrupted for Anthony Fink.
Thank you. What's up, Austin? I'm not a really smart guy. I've had 2 disengagements in my life. My last ex, she broke up with me because she had a yeast infection. And yeah, she really loved this joke for 2 reasons. One, because I kept bringing up the fact that she had a yeast infection. And the second reason was because while she was going through it, I kept chasing around the house asking her what kind of bread she was making.
ugh,
Like, is it sourdough? Or... then she'd get mad. I'd be like, well, you're definitely being a bit of a sour puss.
ugh.
Sorry, guys. I know you're tired of these bread jokes. Much like her, she got over them pretty fast. Just a real gluten for punishment.
Oh, God damn it.
Like
at
I
Matt
said, I'm not
Rife.
really a smart guy. I used to think Lance and Neil Armstrong were the same guy until about 2009. Yeah, nobody else? Okay. Got a crowd full of liars? Okay. I don't have time to finish it. That'll work right there. Yeah.
Wow. All right, Anthony Fink.
Hey, pause that.
Good Lord, no joke book. Dude,
Nothing.
Hyde has from the 70 shows done horrible in jail. My God, look at him.
I I get to step away for like 30 seconds. My dog is making a weird noise. But no book from me. Please, guys, vamp, and if you need to go on, please do. But no book. This deserves nothing.
Yeah,
the silence speaks volume.
no book, man. Like this was not funny at all. So now that he's gone, let's make fun of him. Fuck you, Gray, you dumb bastard. I would definitely shoot him if he was looting right now. I would shoot him.
Hey, Arc Raiders humor.
Like, hurry up.
Yeah, I don't know if I certainly respect his ability to just eat shit. Like he was eating it instantly and didn't get rattled. I don't know if I could just stand there in silence for 100% of my set like that, even though it's only a minute. Like that is a test.
Yeah, especially
It
whenever
was brutal.
he did the
He's certainly a
sourpuss
gluten
thing.
for that punishment.
That the gluten and the sourpuss, he was expecting like people to be like, ah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
He got
it's
nothing.
it's like a shitty joke, and then he had like 4 tags to it. Then none of them worked. It was just silence. Okay, let me tag that silence, and then it just, man, like it felt like all the air was just sucked out of that room.
To be fair to him, if he pivots, like Laps brought up earlier, it's a minute. If he pivots, what can he do? Maybe he prepped that, thinking, all right, I only have a minute. Let me do my killer bread jokes.
The problem with the yeast jokes is, you know, they take some proofing.
Oh,
Fuck
jeez.
you.
Dude,
Fuck you. How about that?
Like he could have taken her to Nichols Bakery or something, you know, and like all the people were fighting over her and he had to let her go, and that's why he got divorced. And now she lives at the bread factory. But you know, no, he went the gluten for punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would.
it's
If you're gonna stick
very
with
hacky.
it, go harder and talk about having a threesome with a jelly sandwich, and then that's just someone's time of the month.
Yeah, something, anything.
You get really brutal. Just
Put both together and do
And
something
so,
with it
yeah.
other than that.
Based off of this, no book. But what if that's what he was doing, is anti-comedy? If he gets a big joke book, I will be so pissed off at everything that happened in this world. But I got a feeling there's no way that he could win anything from that, right? There's nothing that could turn it around.
Yeah, no.
Thank Anthony. Let's try again another time. Here's a little joke book.
No.
All right, let's meet somebody else. This looks like a new name.
Even a little joke book feels like way too much. Like, I don't know. Maybe he did great in that interview, but
No,
man.
nope. Nope.
hurts.
There was no HR meeting after that set. They just were like, here's your fucking thing, get out. Still, no joke book for me, I think, is what, for me, what I would have given him. Regardless of how the interview went.
I think he definitely deserved less, but fair enough. Poll number 3.
Make some noise for JP Leonard, everybody. Oh, there's Heidi. Make some noise for Heidi, everybody. JP Leonard.
I am from Louisiana, Cajun country. Settle down. And everyone wants to come to Cajun country. They want to see all the stuff we have. And I'm like, look, I live there. My favorite place closed during COVID, and that was an all-you-can-eat Popeyes buffet. That's right. I don't know if you know this. Lafayette, Louisiana is home to the only Popeyes buffet in the world, and it was beautiful. Full menu, fried chicken, white meat, dark meat, all the sides you can have, and all the biscuits and ketchup you can fucking eat. And people ask me, was it good? And I'm like, you shut your damn mouth. And then I look them in the eyes and I tell them, in May 2018, world-class chef Anthony Bourdain came to Lafayette to film an episode of his TV show, and he ate at that Popeyes buffet 3 days in a row. And less than 6 weeks later, he killed himself. So, was it good? You goddamn right it was good. All I'm saying is, how do we get Bobby Flay to Waffle House? So. All right, that's it.
Okay, 56 seconds of JP Leonard.
That was like a really bad history lesson. That wasn't jokes.
One punchline.
Well, there were kind of 3. If he said like, I will punch you, I think was the first one, which nobody chuckled at. Like, it didn't laugh. Nothing was earned off of that one. Then it was, he killed himself 6 weeks later, which was the first punchline, and then he kind of tagged it with the Bobby Flay at a Waffle House thing. There was 2 attempts at it, but man, there was not an economy of words to get to there. It didn't feel like that.
That's not suicide. Isn't funny though. It's not
It
funny.
can
I'm
be.
like, and
I've-
no, like it's really not like when you say it like that, it's not. It's just not. Like to me, it's not.
So there's this movie. It's a Bobcat Goldthwait one called World's Greatest Dad.
Mhm.
It's a really dark subject, but man, is it funny. And it has to do with suicide. I think Patrice also had a couple of really interesting suicide jokes. I don't know, man. Like, it can be good. This just...
Is it ironic
really-
that Robin Williams is in World's Greatest Dad,
Yes.
yet also committed
It
suicide?
really is. It adds like an entire level to this layer that's just...
Oh,
it
excuse
makes
me.
it weird watching that.
Sewer slide. Unalived himself.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Let me
It's not-
speak in YouTube.
It's not my.
It's a tough subject for sure, man. If you're going to hit it, it better be worth it.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
feel
it's-
like this was worth it.
it's
There
a-
was no pop of anything.
It's a joke about Bobby Flay being someone he
Waffle House?
detests.
But like,
Yeah.
what's the punchline? Just Waffle House?
So if Bobby Flay eats at a traditionally Southern restaurant,
Southern place.
he'll want
maybe
to no
he'll
longer
off
be
himself.
here.
Right.
Awful.
I understand that that's what he's getting at, but like the punchline of it seems to be like Waffle House. It's like, okay.
No, the
I don't
punchline
know.
is
Yeah,
him
it's-
killing himself. That's what it is.
Yes. Yes, that is what's implied with those. It just,
Yes,
I don't know.
he's-
To me, it's
He's
not a
implying that
well-structured
Waffle House
joke.
is bad. Of course, it's not. It sucked. It sucked. He sucked.
Yeah. I don't know, man. To me, I would also go no joke book on this one.
Yeah. Chunky Mark
different
Norman
reasons.
was not good.
The other dude had some jokes. They were not good. They were very hack. But the bread jokes, the yeast jokes.
To your point about, you want some more in a minute, you also need to get punchlines in there. Like I would try his LPM technically is set up for 1 and he didn't hit it. So you would want like 3.
Right.
It's something that I was taught and kind of counseled people on is if you're doing a short set, you want to get there in 3 sentences, get a laugh line. And this was just a lot of sentences.
Agreed. Yeah, you said it much more eloquent than me. You had a better economy of words. But it just felt like way too much to get to that little of a punchline. They're faster. So yeah. Are we in agreement, Laps? We're getting nothing for this one? You're going small?
I'm gonna say small joke book.
Based off the interview? What are you basing it off of, man?
No, I'm basing it off of the fact that I know that's what they're gonna give this dude. But me, I will say no joke book based on the material. None.
Okay. Well, I'm going none based off the material, but but some inside me is saying Laps may have a point on the small one based off the interview, but we're not talking about that.
No,
So,
I'm
getting on
not
with the
saying
video.
based off of the interview. I'm saying like I don't know what the interview is. I don't
None of
know
us
what
do.
it is.
That's the point.
Nor should you care.
Yeah, I don't. These dudes are just so dumb. You know what I mean? And like the way that we paused it here is not a very good pause because he's got a joke book in his hand.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Hmm.
That's what I was thinking.
Well,
P,
You never
fun
know.
times. Here's a medium joke book.
get the
Nice
fuck
medium.
out of here! Go away! This is flawed.
Medium.
This
It
is all
must have been a
flawed.
hell of an interview. I don't know, man. I can't see. Yeah, I can't see how that at all deserved that. But maybe he killed it in that interview.
Yep.
Well, I believe that was number 4, right? So this would be the final guy.
The headliner.
Ooh.
No,
The trip again. See another minute. This is a one-word name coming at you right now, so anything can happen here. What we've learned from many years of the show is one-word names can be a little bit more wild than two-word names. So make some noise for Kyle, everybody. One-word Kyle.
God. So the last since for like an hour, I was talking to a real comic, and he was like telling me like, dude, this is the worst thing that could ever happen to you. Like coming up on stage your first night. I'm like, well, shit, I don't want to do that. And dude,
Kurt
here we
Reischner
are.
sucks.
But like my minute, I don't know when it started, but like when you come to sign up for this, they're like, why do you think you would be good? And I'm like, well, you're right. I don't think I'd be good. And I just like, I heard there's this like exquisite joy from like failing.
I hate this.
Like public
I hate this guy.
humiliation that you can't get anywhere else. And I'm here right now experiencing that.
Yeah. I guess we've got a pattern that has emerged, but I'm going 0 book for that. Apparently this is his first time on stage, but it's weird because apparently he's got like a humiliation kink or something. I don't know. And how dare you call this guy Bert Kreischer? He's opposite Bert Kreischer. He is
Kreischer.
Oh, okay. I could go with that. I was just saying, like, he is so covered up compared to him. He is the exact opposite. But
no,
yeah,
he's not. He said just as
I gotta
many
go 0 for this
stupid
dude.
things as Bert Kreischer does. And I was more like wondering if that was also his house that he's wearing. So
It might be.
you know,
House.
I can't even give this dude anything. Like I don't even know what this is. But here's the problem. I'm giving him no joke book based on the material. But I could totally see this guy being one of Tony's Whack Pack and his freaking band of losers and freaking him and Charles or what's it, William Montgomery going at each other. Like, this could be just awful. This could be awful. This dude's going to get a giant joke book and they're all going to slap 5. He's going to get a million things. He's going to come back and be like, so this is like, they tell me like, if you come back twice, it's like joyful occasion. You know, it's my minute started. Like, shut up. This sucked. 0 joke book. Get him out of here.
Yeah. For me, it's 0, man. I can't see giving this guy a book. There's no joke there. There's no thought behind it. And then in the middle of it, he had to kill time by asking, I don't know when my minute started. Are we going? Or however he said that. Just, man, if he gets any book, this thing is completely rigged.
So
nothing for this.
This performance, this guy, this element, this is American Idol type shit. This is, I don't really respect the process.
This
so
is the
much.
auditions.
Yeah, this is so like, yeah, I don't, like I'm just fucking around, where someone who's really trying to do this with themselves could have used that minute and tried to display how strong they are. And this guy's trying shit. And this is where I get like gatekeepy, or this is where I get offended for the sake of comedy, because don't fuck around. Don't go on stage high because you want to be high for the thing. Do you want to entertain an audience? Do you want to show that you're funny, or do you just want to, troll because it feels like trolling?
Yeah. I don't know. He did kind of mention one thing that could be his motive. He did talk about like there's nothing that gets you off like that humiliation of failing in front of people. I don't know, man.
Right.
The other reason why I don't want him to get anything off of this is, man, I think he's got a humiliation kink or something. Like it's
I hope so.
It's weird, man. I don't want to be a part of what this dude is into.
If he's done stand-up more than once and like this is his set, that is awful. If he's done comedy for like 10 years or 2 years and like this is his set, awful.
There's 0 shot. He's not looking at the audience. He's looking over at Tony and them. He's not talking into the mic. Half the time he had it.
He took the mic off and on like 3 times. Like, dude, you have a minute.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way this dude has done it before. I do believe him that part was, maybe I bought into the act. Maybe it's a whole Kaufman-esque thing here, but I don't think so. I don't think this dude's that good of an actor.
Wait, come on.
I said maybe. There is a chance, but I don't believe that this dude is that guy.
Someone could get struck by lightning, and you're like, oh, I think he'll be okay. I mean,
Well,
he
I
can
know a
see his
dude.
bones through his skin, but he'll
I mean,
be
he's
fine.
currently rocking the Neo Skunk look, but
bit
yeah.
of life left in him.
What can I say? I have hope for him, but not for this guy. No book. I gotta say no book on this one, man.
Send you back to Oklahoma with a little joke book. I think you got to give Jeremy his snake back. Here you go. There you go. Boom.
He did not deserve it. Huh. We've still got time left. Did I miscount? Are we now on joke?
I thought we were.
That number 5.
Well, let it play because it might just be over.
It can happen. Make some noise for your next comedian out of the bucket. Hey, Bullstad. Hey, Bullstad.
Another one.
I might have just miscounted either that or oops, we got a bonus bucket. Either way,
6 minutes alone.
A Bullstad.
Last time I was in Austin was about $200,000 earlier last year in rehab. And yeah, that's right. Yeah, let that marinate for a second. So they don't take insurance in rehab, but you do get to learn one thing about rehab. Your roommate will always be the one that's trying to jerk off when they're on Valium. It's 2 hours. 2 hours of hearing this when you're trying to sleep. And it's not even the fucking good shit. Like, it's not even anyone that's next to you. So that's what I have to say about rehab. That and, right? And the fact that you go to sober living, which is right next door. So my view from sober living house was all these fucking buildings that I couldn't come to, which was really exciting. And then I got served divorce papers. Yeah, it's just getting there, right? And then on top of that, I decided to become single again at 51. Well, I didn't decide. I didn't decide to become single. I was told that I'm single now. And I still have a credit rating of 820. So,
What the hell was any of the punchline there?
Dude, this is a guy who is like the funniest dude in his friends thing, like his little friends group, right? And
I
they're
think this dude thinks he is.
No, and they all suck. And they told him, go do this. Dude, you will kill.
He might have killed at the rehab facility, and like as words of encouragement, they told him to do this. Yeah. Take stand up on full blown.
Awful.
You know, Laps, I owe you an apology. You're right. He was friends with a bunch of dudes on, junkies, so to speak. So perhaps he was the funniest in that group. But man, this is not. I don't understand it. He's got, I guess, a little bit more stage presence than the last guy. He's actually facing the audience. He's talking into the mic. But my God, he doesn't have punchlines. Like, what is funny?
What is funny about? It wasn't even the right. What is the right?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Well, because he said it wasn't right next to me. So what is it like? You like watching dudes jerk off?
Well,
Yeah,
he's more of a visual man than
I thought
audio.
it was like some sort of like kink, like he's into watching people. Like there's a good joke about Louis C.K. My roommate was Louis C.K. People in this crowd would know who Louis C.K. is.
You could. It would be somewhat hacky, but yeah, you could totally go there. Like I didn't even know Louis C.K. was in that rehab.
See,
there's something
like
there.
A sprinkling of laughter.
I don't know. I don't know. Like I definitely think he thinks he's hilarious.
Sure.
But listing like bad shit that happens and then like, framing it the best possible way where he's like, so my wife filed for divorce and then I made the choice to become single. What? Like, how is any of that funny?
I don't know.
It seems like he just misspoke because he's used to telling that lie.
Right, but also he still has that credit score, to fall back on.
That is upside
humble
down.
brag?
Yeah, like what? All right, so you were in rehab, now divorced, and what? So you didn't get into debt? What is that? I don't understand. Humble brag? What is your point? Is it misdirection? Like, oh, my life should be shit, but my credit score is actually quite perfect. What? And then he opens it by saying $200,000 ago. but his
Yeah.
credit score is still
Again,
820.
humble
What?
brag.
What fucking rehab did he go to that was $200,000?
And that doesn't
The
take
best.
insurance. That's bullshit.
And that doesn't take
You don't
insurance.
understand.
Like,
That's
did he
bullshit.
go to
He
like
was
the Betty
that
Ford
liquid.
clinic? Like, is this a senator just gone wrong? Like, what are we looking at here? He looks like he teaches gym class and also runs a state at the same time.
Jim Jordan?
A
It's
red
Jim
state
Jordan.
at that, probably. So I know it's not what Charles is looking for on
Oh,
this
here you
one,
go.
but based off of every person who didn't deserve a book getting a tiny book instead, I'm assuming this dude is at least going to get a small book, but he
Couldn't help
deserves
yourself.
nothing.
Couldn't help yourself, could you?
I could help it. I want to get one of these correct since Lapsed isn't
You got
playing
one.
by the same rules.
You got 1-1
I've
each.
been playing by the same rules. What are you talking about?
Sure, you have. Based off the material alone, he should get nothing.
I
But
did.
they're not doing that today.
I said the only one that I made a substitution for was because the dude had a book in his hand, and I even said he's gonna get this, but I'm based off the material. I'm giving him no book. I said I did not say anything else. You paused it at the worst possible time. He's literally like this.
Well, that was you cheating. I didn't notice. Perhaps you should
did
become
not
less
cheat.
observant, sir.
I can't
That's
help
on
it.
you.
I can't help being
Play
observant.
by the rules.
I got
The
no
rules say
life,
not to cheat.
okay?
Fair enough. Charles, have I broken your rules enough that I'm
No,
thinking he gets a small book, but he deserves nothing?
Gray, you've been bending the rules since this thing was initiated. So if anything, it's
Rules
just
are meant to be tested.
yeah.
Yeah.
My point is proven. Like we've done this long enough where it's kind of a thing now. But this is how I go on.
Joke. No joke. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is how I like why I have some sort of mental block against Kill Tony, because I watched the ones that are on Netflix, and the sets don't match what the reward is, and I have this disconnection. And again, I've said it 1,000 times. I'll say it again. If I were to do this, my interview portion would ruin my stand-up set. So there's personal jealousy involved in all of this.
Gotcha.
I think I'd fail both of them. So I'm definitely jealous of those that can do it. But yeah, I'm not confident on either of them. But I don't know. I think I could do better than this guy. Perhaps I'm judging myself too favorably. But come on, man. Like, none of this was funny.
No
right.
joke book for me.
All right. Hey, Bolstad.
Oh, you got tattoos.
No, it doesn't matter. Jeremy, pay no attention to the tattoos. There's a little joke book. There goes Hey, Bolstad, everybody. There's.
Yeah.
So make some noise.
You won,
Sorry.
Greg. You won this week by cheating.
Hey, it took two to cheat, and you were the one
I
who,
didn't cheat.
looked at the screen to see what the answer would be. How dare
But
you?
I didn't say that was my answer. I said none on that one.
Can you highlight Troy's
Well, it is
comment?
known. Don't worry about it. Yes.
Troy says,
Oh,
Yep.
sorry.
Troy says, last week I thought we were predicting the book. Now we are grading them ourselves. Maybe I'm mistaken. Have you witnessed these two
Indeed.
bickering back and forth? It's whatever you want it to be.
Well, I thought it was what we would give them based off the material, right? And that's what what I've been doing.
Sure.
That's
Yes.
what that's why I
Yes.
said no book based on
Yes.
that material. Yeah.
I tested the weather, and I said no book based on the material, but I have a slight prediction on this one. I'm going to get a little book.
You
what
always
can I
do
say?
you always do the
I like
dot,
to
dot,
say
dot. But
Yes, and.
Let's
I'm
see
going
how
to
this-
talk about a thing that we're not watching.
There. That
Oh,
might
that's
be
I
nice.
like to give
way
a
that
little
this looks
extra.
good. Now everybody can see him since the way that it's set up here.
And it's perfectly set up in that little
That's-
area
yeah,
there.
so there we go.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Well, also speaking of perfectly set up, let's get to the second set of names in our round of 32.
Mhm.
So again, the first names and these names, we're looking for maybe 2 from each group, or at the end, 8 of them out of the 16 that we're going to go. But who is the hackiest of these 4 to you? Joe Rogan, Tony Hinchcliffe, Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura.
A bunch of heavy hitters on that 4 alone.
Indeed. They appear to all be Austin from that one. Or I guess 3 months a year, they're all Austin. But, yeah. All right. So I guess that brings us to... I guess we're kind of at the headliner, the main event, if you will. But yeah, Charles has that amazing poll in his chat. Are women funny? And I guess this stemmed from kind of a backstage conversation. Again, we are very clear in our communication, so we were all 100% on the same page with this thing. But I don't know. How did this kind of come up last time? I know where I jumped in, but I don't remember exactly how we landed on it.
So I think we had a conversation about, March Hackness, and when we were scouring names, I think it might have been me who said, not very many females on this list. And I think it then, went down to the cliche that, well, women aren't funny.
Yeah. And I know I was involved in a podcast before where their whole contention is just women aren't funny, and they hadn't ever seen a funny one. And for some reason, I couldn't be there that day. I think I was out of town, but I happened to listen back to it, and I was like, no. So I've kind of been gathering, I don't know what you would call it. Definitely people wouldn't say gathering binders of women who are funny. But I've been mentally
or just say evidence.
cataloging. What can I say?
Binders of women.
Remember when that
I've been
was
taking
scandalous?
a mental note when I see a really funny woman out there, and man, there's a ton of them. I only got to a few of them now, but I say a resounding yes. Women are funny.
Yeah,
I
had
pro
a
comedy.
hard time for seeing like new women stand up. I just didn't know of anybody, but I also, only really look in the like Netflix type thing if it's intriguing to me. So I know that was part of what we were talking about. But women in sketch comedy for me have always been funny. Like like Ellen Cleghorn, I thought was hilarious in Saturday Night Live. I thought what's her name from Upright Citizens Brigade? I can't remember.
Yeah,
her name.
now I'm blanking on her.
Amy Poehler. Amy Poehler. She's always hilarious, dude. The John Denver skit alone, "Sunshine on My Nutsack," is fucking hilarious. Like that whole thing is hilarious. I always thought that they were funny. I just didn't know of the as many stand-ups. I knew the famous ones. I just didn't know of any new ones, so I didn't know what to watch. But yeah, funny is funny regardless. I don't know why this is like such a big, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, women are not funny. Like, what are you talking about? People,
Same.
It's people. It's who cares if they're women or men? Like,
Well, the stereotype
go
that
ahead,
women
Charlie.
aren't funny is a long-standing, largely discredited and highly debated cliche in comedy and pop culture. While it has historic roots and is famously argued by Christopher Hitchens in a 2007 Vanity Fair article, modern analysis shows it as a product of gender bias, structural inequalities, and the comedy industry, and differing expectations of humor.
Damn. So I'm very familiar with Christopher Hitchens. I'm usually seeing Hitch slaps kind of go towards the theists, but man, I didn't know that he went after women with not being funny. That makes me feel a little different about the dude, especially around 2007. There were plenty of funny women out there. I do think there is this weird double standard where I don't know, how many dudes did we just watch there that were not funny at all?
4.
I'd say 5. But
The first one was a woman.
okay, fair enough. I'm equal opportunity. We
Monique
watched
Jones?
5. Okay, fair enough.
She
I did
wasn't
forget
black.
about Monique Jones.
Whatever you were thinking,
you're right.
she was not black. Just remember that.
Not my favorite Jones. Fair enough. Well, I would say at least those 4, but people aren't saying like that's proof that men aren't funny. I don't know. I think there is kind of this weird double standard where it's like, yeah, you can find a whole lot of unfunny people. I don't think that means the entire sex is unfunny. It's not like, humor is a result of testosterone or,
think-
it requires a sack or something.
I think the fact that stand-up comedy and comedy as a whole is something of a trickle down of the entertainment industry, and women, especially in like acting and such, there's some sort of looks expectations to things, and it seems like women need to not only be funny but also be conventionally attractive and present themselves like all those women that you, with the exception of maybe Rosie O'Donnell, in lap 5 were very conventionally attractive women. The only one that
have you seen Exit to Eden? I'm just saying.
Sure. The only one that I can think of. So there's larger women and conventionally attractive women, and then there's Janine Garofalo. Janine Garofalo is a woman that I think doesn't fit into either like the laugh at me or I'm attracted and I'm laughing at you. But for the most part, it seems like people who get specials are easy on the eyes, which I think there's something to that.
I definitely agree with you, especially if you're looking at kind of like the Netflix specials or a lot of the
maybe for
HBO
stand-up,
specials.
I guess. But like Kate
Oh, yeah,
McKinnon is
right.
fucking hilarious.
Sure.
Or Justin Bieber is fucking amazing. Like,
Yeah.
I think there's tons of funny women. Like, my wife makes me laugh all the time.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. I agree. Sentiments towards my wife as well. It pains me to hear that like women aren't funny. It's like bullshit. My wife is hilarious. I don't know. But I wanted to grab some women that I don't think. So that sounds weird. I wanted to grab clips from the YouTube pages of women that I think deserve more credit in comedy right now. If you're a huge comedy fan, you probably know of them, but I didn't want to grab, like the ones that were in that blind 5, kind of the, not necessarily the prettier ones, but the ones that have been bolstered by Netflix or, like HBO or anything like that. So I wanted to bring some attention to some that I would definitely show people if they're saying, I was especially thinking of that podcast that I was supposed to be on, where it's like, okay, here are some sets of women that I would definitely show them. And all of these kind of come from specials that are on YouTube as well. But yeah, man. Oh, sorry. I just happened to see Troy McClure's comment there. If we were judging comedy as a whole based on the lineup tonight, I'd come to the conclusion that comedy is dead. Fair enough. I can see how one would get that conclusion. I don't feel like a lot of people are making those conclusions. So that's the only reason why I say there's kind of a
well,
double
I think
standard thing.
the Kill
perhaps
Tony
I'm too-
thing that we do is supposed to be that way. It's supposed to, like, there's a reason Charles is picking what he's picking. And I know exactly what he's doing.
I don't know about that.
I do. I
heard
know
it was
exactly what he's
scientifically,
doing. No, I know
randomly.
exactly what he's doing.
To be fair, and you're giving me a lot of credit, the last 2 weeks I just picked the first 5. So no, that's a lie. There was that like evil looking clown guy last night, and I saw him on the Netflix special, and he's what the fuck's his name? Sir
Winston Pickles?
Yes. I did not include
I love that dude.
because that is not a open micer. So I did.
A sad clown is amazing.
I did curate the list a little bit, but you give me a lot of credit, Laps. It's usually just the first 5 buckets, usually.
Oh, well, I figured it was because of your want and hatred of the fact of people who get these things and they're just not funny.
Well, it seems like the rewards are unjustified, no matter who it is. So
yeah.
Well, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, we're talking about women in comedy. Before we go to this video, maybe we should talk about 4 more names, which happen to be women in comedy. So the next 4 names that we need you guys to eliminate too, or any combination thereof. Hannah Gadsby. You know her. Everyone loves her. She became famous a little while ago. Another Hannah who, frankly, out of everyone on this list, I'm not quite sure why she's there, but Hannah Berner. And then Gringo Mommy, Natalie Cuomo, the look at me. And then we've got the other lady who wants to be looked at. It's Eliza Schlesinger. So, yeah. Who of those do you think is hacky? Who deserves to be in the March Hackness bracket? Sorry, I was looking at the chat a little bit there. All right, guys. Let me.
Do you want more jobs?
Kind of. It would be awesome. Sorry, I just realize we've got like one more bit and
Spinning
two
a
more
bunch
sets
of
of names.
plates on
So
sticks here.
I'm trying. I
Just
drank
don't
some coffee.
respond
Let's
in
do this.
chat.
Woo! Hey, squirrel. But yeah, here is what I would show people to show them that women are funny.
My mother is a therapist. She's amazing. She's really a beautiful person.
So sorry, I thought I included the one that I put the names on. Apparently, I did not. So this is Jessica Kirson. Excuse
How
me.
dare you?
Yes, I'm sorry. I want to add a K into it every single time, and I don't know why. But I included this bit specifically because I know this is in Charles's wheelhouse. He loves this type of joke, and he said he couldn't get enough of it. So I thought this is an amazing, different take on it. But Charles, you were saying something?
I've performed with this woman quite a few times.
Dude, she's awesome.
But you're
I love
putting
me some
words in my
Kirson.
mouth. I don't know where we're going right now, but
Okay.
It's weird having a mother that's a therapist, you know. Well, first of all, she saw clients in the basement my whole life of our house. This is true. In New Jersey, she saw clients in the basement, so I had to be quiet every day. It's one of the reasons why I'm a comic. I want to be loud and scream. I don't want anyone to silence me, and I never will. But it's true, ever. But I had to be quiet every day, and she'd say stuff to me like, Susan's coming and she's having a really hard time. So I'm gonna need you to be really quiet upstairs. I can hear you opening chips. I can hear you flushing the toilet. I can hear everything. I need you to keep it down because Susan needs help. Susan's angry. I'm like, well, I just ate 6 pizzas and beheaded my Barbies, but good luck to Susan. Susan! I also lived in the attic. This is all true. Are you putting 2 and 2 together? I lived in the attic and had to be quiet every day. I was like Anne Frank in my own house.
hey,
Do you know I did that in the South? And some guy goes, who the fuck is Fran Frank? Fran Frank. I'm like, oh, she had an underground railroad. She had to sit in the back of a bus. A couple of you probably don't even know that's a separate story.
So I think it's hilarious, man. But I brought that up because Charles had recently seen a special where a comedian was kind of going back to the Anne Frank thing a bit, and what can I say? It was Gervais, Charles. If you're
right,
struggling to see it, just you were saying like, why keep going back to Anne Frank? And it kind of reminded me of this. And it's like, but I've heard some really funny Anne Frank stuff. And
see, now if Jessica Kirson does some sort of callback in 5 years to this bit, I'll think it's a little off. But yeah, I'm not saying Anne Frank jokes are, I don't know, out of vogue or what. But if you've done Anne Frank material, why tag on to it years later? Like, get all your Anne Frank material together in one go.
Yeah, I hear you. But so you'd say don't hide the Anne Frank jokes. You can put them out there. Just don't keep going back to them.
I thought you were doing a thing by saying don't hide the Anne Frank jokes, and I was going to give you credit for
why would I do a thing?
Being ironic,
but
with keeping the Anne Frank jokes in the attic.
Lap, sir, are you familiar with Jessica Kirson?
Yes, I know who she is.
Love me some Kirson, man. I don't know how people could say women aren't funny when
Plus
man.
the cliche. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Laps. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Plus the cliche about women not being funny is all they talk about is dating and men are different than women. This was it was just my mom is a therapist and I have quite a fucked up life. I'm the one who should be concerned, the one that my mom should be concerned about. And it's not specifically like gender specific. So you can have anyone do this material. I think that's kind of some of the gripes people have with women that are pushed forward in comedy is that they're just either attractive or joking about just dating.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, and I don't know, even that, some of that can be really funny depending on the kind of take on it. But I agree. I've definitely heard those subjects hit a lot. But kind of this next one is kind of a hacky premise, I guess. I've heard a bunch of different ways that this has been approached, but somehow I don't know. I liked this one. So this is from like a year ago. It's a bit of a political joke, but yeah, I guess I kind of like her take on it. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Mattie Weiner, but you should be. You should familiarize yourself with some Weiner.
I mean, Elon Musk, we all saw the thing. The Nazi, the salute that he did. It was so clearly that to me that I was like, how are conservatives thinking it's something else? And I went on Reddit, and I'm not kidding. I went on Reddit, and they were like, well, he is autistic. I was like, what is he, stimming? That's not what... Autistic doesn't explain Nazi. You can't be like, oh, Hitler just really wanted to count to 6 million. Like, that's not what autism is. He's like... You know what I mean? Aren't you?
So it was a little bit more, I don't know, what would you say, topical at the time? I've had that clip for a minute, but yeah, I thought it was an interesting take on it, and then I never did anything with it, just kind of sat on that for like a year.
I didn't realize the seller had such shitty sound on their in-house thing there. That's weird.
I'm assuming it was like off a phone in there, because there's so many other clips that are better where I could just imagine that they actually took the sound from the board.
Okay.
But,
yeah, that's
that
what I
one
figured.
definitely wasn't. Right. But that did kind of blow up on social media. But yeah, you guys should definitely familiarize yourself with Mattie Weiner. Sadly,
based off of that joke, I'm not. That was stupid. That was fucking dumb.
It's not the greatest joke, and every joke isn't going to land with everybody.
No.
But she was the one that I didn't see a specific YouTube like special where everybody else on here does. But I dig her brand of comedy. So I saw her live. I really enjoyed it. She sadly got like 4 clips up on her current YouTube page. So yeah, there wasn't a lot to choose from to kind of show off her comedy. But
and that was the funniest one.
Out of the 4 for me, yes. But again, comedy is subjective, sir.
I would call her traditional. I think if comedians are like me, they don't want the material up there if they don't think it's ready. So
for sure.
Sometimes the shit's still being worked on. So there aren't clips because it's not perfected yet.
For sure. And again, that was from like a year ago, and it was a little bit more topical. But you're right. It does... I see some in the audience have familiarized themselves with Weiner. Good for you. But yeah, this next comedian, I'm not sure if either of you guys are familiar with Sarah Tolamash, but man, I think she is hilarious, and she doesn't get enough credit.
Dude, hold on a second. So while we were nerds about video games and sports, you are a nerd about comedy. Like, you watch way too much comedy.
I disagree. There's so...
I mean, oh my God, she's so underrated.
There's so many more specials I need to see. There's like 60 of them I've missed so far this year. I am desperately trying to catch up. But I think you guys should know Sarah Tolamash.
Are you unfamiliar with Stacy Snickers? What do you mean? Like, you mean to tell me you haven't seen Stacy Snickers?
I like Mars better, but Snickers is okay.
Stacy Snickers.
Oh, Stacy? I'm not familiar with Stacy.
Get on it,
But Sarah Tolamash, you might be more familiar with her husband. So she happens to be married to Joe List. He is awesome as well. But man, I have never seen a married couple actually like roast battle each other. That's kind of how she first came onto my radar. And then I started seeing more of her set. But
there's a lot of like,
I think she's hilarious.
There's a lot of married couples that are in stand-up now. Like when I was doing it, it was just Rich Voss and Bonnie McFarlane, but there's quite a few now, huh?
Yeah. There's Rosebud Baker, and I'm blanking on her. Andy something is her husband, but yeah, there's quite a few. There's
Chad
like 4 or 5
Daniels
that are kind of coming.
Is married to yeah. There's quite a few. I mean, not quite a few, but
as well.
Right. There's I think I came across 4 female stand-ups on the road. And it's interesting that there's so many that are not only performing together, but literally living together, married. It's showing
I bet
progress.
that house is hilarious.
Fuck you.
I think they are, man. But yeah, you guys should familiarize yourself with Sarah Tolomas. She deserves more
I
recognition.
am. She's the one that supplies my vitamins and fucking other medical shit. Like, Jesus
Hell yeah.
Christ, dude.
Mad at the hot Chula girl. I'm like been perfecting my craft for years, and she's like, you just hop a loogie on a dick. And everyone's like, that's hilarious. You should do podcasts. And she's probably, the IRS is not going to cancel her. You know, I just saw this online. Did you guys know that the Cash Me Outside girl made $52 million on OnlyFans? Did you guys know that? One guy's slow clapping in the back. He's like, I love female entrepreneurs. Y'all, what are we doing? Like, why are we going to college or working hard when we can just show our asshole online to strangers? Is that demeaning anymore? If you're making $52 million? I feel like if you're not showing your butthole online, then you're just leaving cash on the table at this point. Like, if I was a financial advisor, that is exactly what I would tell my clients. I'd be like, you need to start spreading your ass cheeks immediately.
Dude, she's doing MSK's bit.
But well.
Is it though?
What are we doing? That's great. $52 million is an insane amount of money. Like, that can turn into generational wealth. And I do believe she's smart enough to do that. Do you know what that means? That means in the future, we're gonna have trust fund babies that are from butthole money. Like, it's not gonna be the Rothschilds or like steel industry or anything. It's gonna be like straight butthole money. You're gonna go to university, you're gonna be like, you see that girl over there? She's from old butthole money.
I got a 22-year-old niece. She told me that.
Sorry, I muted myself instead of pausing it because I'm a genius. Yeah, so I get it. It doesn't seem like she's Lap's type of comedy.
No, just
what can I say? I think that
one part. I
concept
thought
is hilarious.
Money was funny.
I think so too, and it was so. As the crowd was pointing out, I think it was Justin. The OnlyFans bits are getting hackish as well. I agree, but I hadn't thought of kind of where you take that to the whole, old butthole money. I didn't think about that, but man, when you've got like generational wealth built on butthole, I don't know, man. It's a crazy world that we're going to be in, but yeah, Cash Me Outside girl, she may have generational wealth. That is really sad.
Listen, dude, I mean, I don't know why that's surprising when there used to be, like, back in the day, a countdown for the Olsen twins to turn 18. Like, this is something that's been going on forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she took that model and ran with it literally, and that's what got her to it, because I believe it was a countdown to when she turned 18, and then you could cash her online. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I'm of multiple perspectives, Gray, and I realize the stuff that you're sourcing and using for us is stuff that we're trying to, not piss off the copyright gods. But
yes,
the performer in me is crawling in my skin because she very clearly had a notebook on stage. I think that material is pretty close. That OnlyFans bit is pretty well on its way, if not polished itself. But it seemed like she was working something out, and I feel like we're grading someone's spring training, not their
for sure. And
championship.
These are only clips that people have posted that I'm grabbing. I wish I could grab, like people's closers and then
you're restricted. I know. It's
however, saying that, Eleanor Kerrigan, she posted her entire closer, and man, it's pretty good. So. I thought this was a little bit. Oh,
I've never seen Joe Rogan with a stool like that.
She comes from lurch money, so you just gotta, hold off and not judge her for that. So
Well,
like I am.
Lurch money or not, Eleanor Kerrigan is hilarious. I hope she matches more of your preference in comedy, but this is kind of showing more of the build to the crescendo, where I think a lot of those were either bits that people were working out. They're definitely clips that were posted to socials, so I don't think they had as much impact as this, where I believe this is literally the closer from, I'm guessing, her special, but she closes her set with it, and I think it's powerful, but it is a bit longer, so I don't know if we need to comment over it in the middle, but yeah, this is the longest clip.
Pole dancing is an exercise. Of course. It's usually the guys, let her fucking exercise, right? That's a weird day. It became a big thing because this was a couple years ago. It became a big thing, the pole dancing, right? They started putting it in gyms and stuff. I'm like, oh my God. Like, for my generation, pole dancing was whoring. No offense to strippers. I love strippers. I would love to be a stripper. I would. It's harder for me because my parents love me, but a couple people got that one. But it's just weird, right? Like, so what happened was my niece is obsessed with it, right? And she's like, you're just hating. Because I was like, it's not pole dancing. I mean, it's pole dancing. It's not exercising. I know a ton of strippers. They would never be like, hey, I have to go exercise. So my niece was like obsessed with pole dancing, and she's like pushing it. My sister got behind my niece and bought her a stripper pole for Christmas. They took the Christ right out of Christmas. It's now Hormus at my sister's house. We go to church as a family, we come home, I'm installing a stripper pole. It wasn't like in the basement or in the kids' room, they put it right in the living room. Like, the stockings are hung, Christmas trees here, Nat King Cole's playing, there's a guy outside rubbing one out, right? It was the weirdest fucking Christmas. We're putting this pole up, right? And my niece is just yelling at me. She's like, stop hating, Nana. You're just old. You don't get it. It's exercise.
Would they celebrate Festivus?
Upper body strength.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're women. We don't have upper body strength. Do me a favor. Punch him in the face. See if he feels it. He doesn't care. His eyebrows are so perfect. What is this fucking section? Holy shit. It's the fucking manscape work.
I guess let me pause it because it's been like a minute. But man, I love the way that she's able to go from the bit to some crowd work and really mock some guy in his eyebrows. Oh yeah, it seems much more professional, not only in the audio that we're getting from this clip, but
highly mockable eyebrows are.
Yeah, that's true. Not all of us are blessed with the brows of, a god like you, Lapsed. But still, some of us try.
Well, this doesn't just happen naturally, apparently.
I assumed it was. Wow.
So grooming. I take all of like 11 seconds to get ready for the day. Hey, that shirt's on the ground. That must work.
Well, it's working for you, sir. Keep it up. Back to the poll.
Here.
You should get back to the poll.
That guy. And then, so I'm like, me and my niece are fighting over it because women, we have leg strength, right? We have leg strength. That's why my mom could have 10 kids, still chase me down the street and punch me right in the face, right? With a kid crowning. Guys can't do that. If you had half a kid, you'd be in a wheelchair for like 3 years. Don't touch it. It's still swollen. Fucking pussy. We're different, and nobody wants to believe that anymore. They're like, we're all the same, and we're not, right? So we get this poll up, and I don't know what happened. As soon as we got this poll up, my inner whore kicked in. I was like, I gotta get on this fucking pole, right? I jump on this pole. I'm using my leg strength because I'm smart, and I got big feet with long toes, so I'm clamped on this. Baby shark's got a grip. I'm on. I'm on this thing. I'm loving it, right? Oh my God. I wasn't even using my arms. I was doing the bird now. I don't know if I was doing it right. I don't know if you ladies, have you done it? I'm not saying you look familiar. Have you done it? Okay, good. Yeah, because I'm on there, right? And I'm on there for 20 minutes. I came 3 fucking times. At one point, I locked eyes with my grandma. I'm like, fuck yeah. This is happening. Merry Christmas, Nanny. 2 of my chicken cutlets fell out. I had glitter on one tip. They had to peel me off this fucking pole. And I thought I looked sexy because ladies were all like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna be a stripper. My sister was videotaping me. I did not look sexy. I was like a turtle taking a shit. Like a stripper with a touch of Down syndrome. Like a Make-A-Wish stripper. That's what the fuck I look like. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for coming out. Go Oilers!
So it was a little bit longer, but I wanted to include it because it was actually somebody posting kind of the end of one of their sets, at least a bigger joke rather than just some kind of middle filler.
How long was her set, though?
Good question. I'm assuming much longer. I think this one actually comes from one of her internet specials. This clip was like, I think 5 minutes or something like that. So it was, yeah, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm sure it was over 45.
Where do you stand on internet specials? I think it's you, Laps, that I might have you guys backwards, excuse me. But do you think just a headlining set is considered a special if it's on someone's YouTube page?
No. The only reason why is I'm still from the like it's special because you have to catch it at a specific time.
Right.
Or like,
Yeah.
hey, this is going to be on this paid service or something. And I'm not saying that it can't be.
Sure.
There could be like a major, like if a major comedian was like doing something, hey, I'm doing this like live YouTube thing. I know that would be hard to do, doing it straight live. Kind of like how those, what did Rogan do one and someone else that we talked about did one that was straight live. Like I could see that.
Burn the Boats and Chris Rock and Cat Williams have all
that
done.
was it. Yeah, Chris Rock. That was I think the other one we talked about was the Chris Rock one. But I don't know. It's definitely a way to get out there for sure.
Yeah,
for sure, because more people are probably going to run across it if they're comedy watchers, because you're going to watch YouTube, you know. And if you're like you talked about the algorithm and Kill Tony for you, just what that did. Now I can imagine, like, if I went and watched 1 or 2 of these, I would be getting a lot more, and maybe they would become special to me, but I don't know. It's hard for me to say. Like, it doesn't feel like if you're putting your stuff on YouTube, and I'm not saying that this is a detriment, but if you haven't had something that's like on Netflix now, that's what it would be, or HBO back in the day, or Showtime or something like that. Maybe it's like the equivalent of being on like Comic Strip Live on Saturday nights. Maybe.
Yeah, that's fair. I just feel like doing a full special set should be like a culmination of months or years of prep. And they're kind of, when everyone has a YouTube page and they're just like premiering their own shit, it doesn't feel special. It feels kind of dime a dozen-y. I'm sorry,
crowd work special though.
Fuck you.
Crowd work
directly.
It's so special.
Fuck you. Let a crowd fuck you. How about that?
I'm not into that thing. But yeah, I don't think that it needs to be on Netflix or HBO or Hulu, any of these like actual like polished specials. But I think if you've just got a camera set up in the room and you're just recording a set, that's not a special. I mean, if you want to call that like full set or whatever, hell yeah. If you even want to like have a song intro to it, or even get the announcer going, like, hell yeah. But that's not a special. Like, something that made the specials a special, even if I guess even with the one shot Tony Hinchcliffe's one that Charles famously loves, like, there is some thought behind it, and there's an idea that goes into, how am I going to shape this? How am I going to make this not just a camera put in the room? Well, granted, there is a camera in the room. There's something to it that makes it special. There's a bunch of them on YouTube that I've really enjoyed. For instance, the next lady that we're going to see, her clip is a lot more like a real special. It seems like it's professionally done. It's not just like perhaps a line from the board or just recording in the room. They're actually miking everything. You can hear the audience. You have professional cameras in there. You're probably doing this multiple nights so that you get the best take of each thing. You are making it special. It's not just a set.
Do you think it's the like you said, you just named all of those things, as opposed to someone being on tour and putting up their 30-minute set as the headliner that night?
Yeah, if you're saying that's a special,
we don't see their Twitter and their Instagram on like a produced special. Maybe in the credits we do.
That's a good point too. Yeah.
That is that stage. Like, it does suck.
But I'm saying she could just be touring right now. This isn't like I'm going to New York to perform here for 3 nights only, and we're recording these 3 nights.
But this
could be her headliner set.
Rick Bronson's comic strip. Come on, that's how they do it there.
Well, I'm trying to
I have no idea.
I'm trying to like sort the question that you asked, or that
I get you.
No,
so this doesn't feel like it's a special to me, but it does feel like she's got material for it, and this is what she's closing with.
It doesn't mean that it's not funny or it's not good. Right. I'm just saying, it could be just her 30 or 40 minute headliner set
right
at Rick Bronson's comic strip. Drink 'em,
and that's the thing.
Laugh them.
I didn't want to grab so that part that I did grab, it was from Sarah Tolomash's. She has it released as just her headlining set. She didn't have it as like, this is her comedy special or whatever. So I took a chunk from her 45-minute set. I believe that's also what Eleanor was doing here. I just didn't want to grab Sarah Tolomash's closer and be like, here's how you need to know, or let me ruin whatever her bit currently is for you. Whereas the next one, it really is more of a special. Like, there is something to me behind just posting a set and doing a special. To me, there has to be some sort of forethought into it, some sort of planning. Generally, there should be some sort of credits at the end.
Well, plus it usually has a title. Like,
yeah,
and like I said, and I'm not.
There were hardly any credits. There were like 2.
And I'm not taking anything away from anybody that does this. Like, I think that's a great medium. It gets more people out there. Now, you do have to siphon through the stuff you think is bad compared to the stuff that you think is good, but you could build a really big playlist of people that hey, I like this person, now I'm gonna go check them out, and hopefully that leads to them getting something where they're the main feature of that night, and they do it for 3 days, and they take the best, and it's filmed, pro shot filmed, and pro shot mic'd and all that stuff. That would be great.
I have this insecurity thing where live, if a crowd isn't enjoying something, I could pivot. If I feel like the crowd is preferring one thing or another, I could go with the flow of that show and pivot. Whereas if they're watching a set and it doesn't work with them, I can't alter the way that viewer in particular is experiencing things. I don't like not having their experience in my hands. So like, you're watching something of mine that I have no control over, and I feel so naked in that process. And I realize it's specifically a me thing, but I don't know if I would trust any person off the street to be like, here, watch my set. I would need some sort of algorithm type thing. Wait, what do you like? What do you prefer?
So is that then we could ask you, say you had one of your 30 minutes, right? Like fully recorded, and you put it out. Would you put that out as like, Charles Patterson's, hey, we're talking a minute, or whatever you want to call it, whatever, right? Would you do that? Or would this be like, hey, this is 30 minutes I did here while on tour with blah, blah, so-and-so?
I don't know. When I was performing regularly, YouTube wasn't quite what it is. and social media wasn't quite what it is. I mean, I don't do the social media game right now, so I don't know.
Okay.
I've never been good at like salesmanship, so I don't know how to answer that. It's like,
Okay. No, that's fair.
there's nothing of mine that I would say is ready.
Well, I disagree with you. I think you got your YouTube special in you. Let's do this.
Get the fuck out of here.
Can I ask you, so as kind of a comedy purist, do you look down on people that post like a full set and call it like a special?
I can't. I really can't, because they're doing it and they're capitalizing on doing this like full time and perhaps getting more work and using it as some sort of if you, I think if anything, you don't need bookers now. If you have a solid set, you can just get yourself booked with an email like, here's my latest headlining set.
Check it out.
Yep. I mean, I'm not saying everybody could do it, but yeah, man,
Right.
Timmy No Breaks, he is touring the nation currently. I know he's got like a summer tour going, and man, it seems to be full fare, and they seem to be giving him the big room at the club near me. So good for him. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that you could parlay into getting some sort of representation. But there's been a bunch of other alumni from Kill Tony who kind of went from there and built up their own, including the next lady that we're about to see. But sorry, Charles, you were saying something.
No, I mean, I dabble on both YouTube and TikTok, and because I watched the Natalie Cuomo thing, I've been suggested some of her shorts, and I think if anything, Natalie Cuomo, the Look at Me girl, is capitalizing on how to do TikTok comedy. Like, she's doing like little segments of her, here's me in Rhode Island doing some random fucking Tuesday and it's posting something from it, and it's getting like 50,000 views. So she's doing it right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
that's
she's
what I'm
getting
saying,
the internet
like,
to talk about her too. Like, even if you wouldn't want them talking about you that way.
Right.
Hell, we know her name where you guys didn't know a good portion of these girls'
Right.
names. So
I just have
that's
this
something.
I just have this prehistoric notion of things where I have this like mental block. Like, I can't possibly fathom, doing my set, touring the road for 5 days out of the week and then regurgitating it onto the internet so I can do socials and shit. Like, to me, I just have this block that is preventing me from even processing it. Charles Patterson taking the piss.
I was gonna bring that up, and I thought, that's too much of a jerk thing. I'll just go ahead and leave that be. But I didn't want to interrupt you with the perfect title to your YouTube special. But I think Justin came up with it.
If and when I ever come back and do a special, it'll be called "Be Prepared to Stop," because I literally stopped. And I have a set. I have jokes on road signs, and the headliner of that one is "Be prepared to stop." Name my stone. You got to pay money to name my stone. It's not a stone anymore. It's half a gallbladder. Sorry.
You didn't stop. You just paused, and now you're popping up to parse the pulse and push the pace. Come on, sir. We all know this.
Yes. I'm the lapped stand-up comedian.
But the final woman that I would show you guys, I'm not sure if you're familiar with her, but you should know her because she's funny as hell. Are you guys familiar with Kim Congdon?
No.
I'll take the silence as a no.
Fuck no.
Fair enough. What can I say? She was a what would you call that? A regular on Kill Tony. I believe she was the first female regular. She was there in kind of the first era of it before
then I might
it had
know
this
her to
huge.
see her. I might know her.
You
to
might.
See her.
She's also known as Kimmy Cakes in some circles of the internet, but Kim Congdon, she's amazing, man. She just did a YouTube special that does feel like a special not too long ago.
I think amazing has lost all meaning when you say it.
It is
Like, I look at,
stupendous,
like,
and
a
it
rainbow, and I'm
must
like,
be
"That's
seen by all.
amazing."
What can I say? She's got, it looks like a special. This will be the most polished one you've seen so far. I'm glad she posted this to her socials.
And I'm sorry,
And,
my fault.
She has an amazing theme song, also done by the amazing Crack Amico. Everything is amazing about this. You guys should be more familiar about it. But yeah, let's take a look at Kim.
My last boyfriend was probably my hottest boyfriend. Best looking guy I've ever dated. He was this Middle Eastern dude, really tall, really handsome, always smelled amazing. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say he was a 9/11.
Kind of grown worthy.
That dick. Okay. Steel beams. I don't know. You guys are fucking cool. You guys are a good crowd. I get worried about people getting offended now. People get so offended. It's so stupid. Especially going to a comedy show. If you're mad at a comedy show, you're the weirdo. Going to a comedy show and getting offended is like showing up to a gangbang and being mad you got cum on you. You know?
Exactly
what do you think
like
we're doing
it.
here?
Exactly.
We're getting sticky.
She's good with analogies.
Plus, clean comedy sucks. I don't know if you've ever seen clean comedy, but it's not good. I promise you this. I've been doing this for a long time. If you go to a comedy club and you watch a grown man and he does 45 minutes of clean jokes, he touches kids. Oh, Shopey! Stay away from my niece. It's a lot of pressure, man. It's a lot of pressure as a woman. It is in stand-up. Because I've seen it for a long time. It's really easy for the guys. I never want to bomb. I never want to do bad. You know what they say about women, right? You tweeted it.
Again, I like the crowd interaction. I guess this is transformative. I'm talking or something. But yeah, this is definitely the most polished of any of them. It came from an actual special, not just YouTube clips. But yeah, you should familiarize yourself with Kim. She's awesome.
On behalf of Brian Regan, I'm thoroughly offended.
I don't know, man.
Squeaky clean.
Him, there's a couple of them. Gaffigan also pretty damn clean, but maybe not clean living. And then, now I'm blanking on his name. But yeah, there's a bunch of them out there. Fair enough. Not all, but some of them make me question.
I think people who do edgy jokes and say that clean comedy isn't good are like coping with something.
But Charles, 9/11.
Hey, remember that thing that's like
no, is 9 out of 11.
26 years ago?
Hey, I think the steel beams boner reference was hilarious. For me, it made me chuckle. I like the double tag.
We're not funny, so I feel like I always have to prove that I'm funny. I feel like the guys don't have that pressure. They come on stage, they fuck a stool, they get a special. But it's different for women. It is. Even when I'm doing well, I feel like people are hating on me. It sucks. The first time I got on TV, I was so excited to see what people were saying, and the first comment I read said, "Whose dick did she suck to get on TV?" I know. I was like, who's offering dick suckings for that? What am I, a fucking idiot? I suck dick for less. In college one time, I think I sucked dick for shrimp cocktail. Like, if I could suck dick to get on TV, you guys would see me on 64 TV shows. My lips would be all chapped on Succession. Thank you. Yeah, man. It's hard out here as a woman. It's dangerous. We're doing comedy as a woman. You work at night, you're by yourself all the time. And women, women are like catalytic converters. Like, they can't be out at night unprotected. Someone's gonna take them. You know? That's why I train. That's why I train jiu-jitsu. I did it when I started stand-up a long time ago. And I train at a really good school. I train at this place called Renzo Gracie. If you know anything about Renzo Gracie, it's one of the best jiu-jitsu schools you can go to. I'm a blue belt, and I feel much more confident. Like, I feel like I could beat up anybody in this room that's a woman. And that's not the problem. It just sucks. It sucks. Because I know, no matter how much I train, like, I could be a brown belt, a black belt, like, you could just, like, punch me in the face and knock me out. You know what I mean? Like, I know that biologically I'm not stronger than a man. Don't tell the left. I just feel like with the training and all the money I pay, like, when it comes to protecting myself, like, you could rape me, but you're not gonna come. Not on my watch, baby. Unless you like getting choked, but then you might come.
So I'm a fan of it. It appears that Laps may not be. I didn't want to steal her closer. It is kind of towards the end of her set, but she posted all of that as one clip. So
So are you trying to say that women aren't
Do you
funny,
like her
Greg?
jokes?
I think they're hilarious. I don't
Do you like
understand why
dicks?
you guys are so against them.
Because she talks about like what a plight it is for women, and then she's like, "I'd suck dicks to get on all the TV shows. Start lining them up. Come on,
Yeah.
dicks."
Yeah. I think it's hilarious, man.
So
what can I say?
Very
So
funny.
the thing is, she's getting shitty comments saying that they're expecting that that's the case, and she's like, "I wish that was the case." To me, I think that's a hilarious turn on it, on something
you
that
know
I've
that
definitely
that's-
heard before.
Do you know that that's the comment she's getting, and that's not a stand-up lie?
No.
She could have
No,
fabricated
I don't.
that.
I'm willing to go with that, no matter what. But I've seen the comment section on a lot of these, specifically that clip, and
Mhm.
I think she's getting comments very close to that. So I don't know. I
Yeah.
like the premises. It seems like there are some things that are somewhat familiar, but man, I dig the way that she turns on it. And what can I
Somewhat
say?
familiar, Gray. You watched
Yeah.
all of the stand-up in the world, and this feels
Yeah.
somewhat familiar.
Yeah, I like her take on a 9/11
feels
joke. I like her take
Exactly
on
familiar. Like
I
I don't watch
completely
nearly as
disagree,
much
man.
of that, and okay.
Gray.
Never heard 9/11 jokes or women sucking dick jokes. This is like somewhat new territory.
I think 9/11 being edgy was probably around 2001. And it was
Yeah,
kind
when
of
Godfrey did it, it hit a little bit harder. I will
commonplace
admit that.
until maybe 2010. At this point, 9/11 jokes is like, oh, are you doing, Civil War jokes at this point? Like at a certain point, there's an expiration date. Great. If I do stand up again and I tour the road, you're coming with me so that I
Okay.
can
I
show
will
you.
prepare the audience for you, and then I will defend you after you're
No,
done.
That's not, I mean, I will appreciate that. Thank you. But I want you to see what stand up is on a nightly basis where you're seeing the same 4 people 3 or 4 times in a weekend. And I would love to see you defend most stand-ups the way you do tonight, or just in general. Because,
Hey, if
man,
it's
it gets
Kim
old.
Congdon, I will defend her any day. She is hilarious.
Okay.
So I chose that for 3 particular reasons. First off, she posted that clip. It was better production than most of the other ones. Second, it has some premises that could be hacky. The way that she did it for me does not come off as hack whatsoever. I understand it's subjective. Apparently, it's not the same for you guys.
So,
But the other thing is she happened to talk about women in comedy and are women funny. I thought that could not be more apropos for what we're trying to do right here, which is answer the poll in Charles's chat. Are women funny?
but
Did you chuckle?
No. So is your statement
That's a you
that
problem.
is your statement that women are not funny, and that's why you use that rather hack-worthy clip?
Not at all.
Or you're saying women
Nope.
are funny, and this set of hers is not hack-worthy, even though it's
No,
very hacky?
I'm saying you guys are a bad audience, and she is hilarious.
I feel
what
like
can
that
I
is.
say?
I feel like that last thing is the prime example of what I would call a hack female comedian.
I strongly disagree. I think so. Again, you're judging her as like a hack female comedian as opposed to some of the material as hack, which is what we were trying to go off of. I think some of those premises are somewhat familiar, but man, do I love the way that she kind of
Wait,
twists
why
them.
are you
And again, this
somewhat
is
familiar, as if no one's done 9/11 jokes for 25 fucking years. That's a quarter
Okay.
of a century.
Have
Very
you heard
good,
the steel beams compared to a boner before? That's what I mean. Her
Actually,
take on
I
it.
have.
You
Yes.
have?
Yes.
In comparison to 9/11. Okay, I'm going to
Maybe
have to
not-
ask you
maybe not in
who did that
comparison
and
to
when.
9/11, but yes.
Well, that's what I'm
steel
talking
beam-
about. That combination right there seems to be a
Right,
unique take on it,
yeah,
a
like
unique
the
perspective,
fucking-
and it works for me,
the
man.
towers were held up by dicks. Right,
No, steel girders, man.
right.
You can't melt jet fuel doesn't melt steel or whatever the conspiracy theorists say.
Right.
But you know what?
But it melts dicks.
Boner reference. It's
Boners.
hilarious to me.
Yes.
For me, it's hilarious. I love me some Kimmy Cakes. She deserved way more from her Kill Tony run. She is one of my favorite regulars to have definitely moved on. I wish she was a little bit more in, say, like the David Lucas era. I think she would be popping more and people would know more about her. But yeah, that was one 5 or 4 minute clip from a special of hers.
I'm not saying that she's not.
The rest of it's
funny
great,
in
man.
A bunch of the other stuff, but my God, dude, somewhat familiar.
Great.
No one's been
Fabio
making
gets
dick
it, man.
jokes. Yeah, of
he's
course.
generous with the steel beams.
Yeah, she's
conventionally attractive. I swear to
She is
God, I
more
did
than
not
that.
see this
She's
set
charming,
prior.
sir.
I did not know what Gray was presenting to us before I gave my little spiel on female comedians. But Gray, that set, I would like for you to tell me what about her set is not either hack-ish or what people would say about female comedians in some sort of tropey type way. Just
I already
Her
did,
take on the
but
premise
okay, I'll go
somewhat
bit by
familiar
bit. So if we're starting with the 9/11 one, comparing it to a rather what would you call that? A comparison to a person's beauty scale. I haven't necessarily heard that comparison. And then going on to the steel girders being the boner, that seems like a unique take on a 9/11 joke that I haven't necessarily heard before.
Is 9/11 hack at this point? Because I feel like 9/11 is pretty
I don't think
hack.
so. I don't think there's any premise that is hack or off limits or anything like that. I think you have to have a unique take on it.
We're gonna have
Apparently,
a
that's
fun
not
march.
unique enough for you guys.
We are going to have a fun march. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, so what was the unique take that equating dicks to steel girders? What is
First off,
funny
they were
about
beams, sir. They were not
I
girders.
said beams. You said rewind the footage. Rewind the footage because I said beams and you went, excuse me, sir, that was girders. And now you're doing the opposite. Exactly. Because you don't even know what the fuck is funny about it. You're just like, she's funny.
I do.
She's
To me, I know
what
what's
is
funny
it?
about it.
What is it?
So again, it's her unique perspective on it. I haven't heard.
Stop with the PR bullshit. What was funny about that?
Literally, that I have not heard that particular take on it. It went a direction that I didn't anticipate it going, and then it was a boner joke. I didn't expect that. To me, it made me chuckle and delight. Now, if we move on to her other jokes, I like the subtle jab at Rogan, the whole males, they could just fuck a stool and they'll get a special, perhaps even a live special.
I agree with that.
I dig a lot of the premises that she used, and then she brought up the whole female comedian thing. To me, I dug her premise there. On the spot, I'm kind of forgetting exactly what her take on it was, but I hadn't heard that exact take either.
It's
to
hard
me,
for women to do comedy, and that if they were offered all these
sorry,
it's you blow to get here, I would be blowing everybody.
She'd have
to get
64 shows.
Well, I think
64 shows.
So,
she would be the
have you
Nintendo
heard-
64 of shows.
So first off, she never brought up Nintendo. That would be ridiculous to think that TV equates to Nintendo. Come on, it takes way more than blowjobs to get a Nintendo game. Ask Mario.
Justin's got a point. She's also making a woke argument in that joke, and then trashes the left. She had a bunch of little zingers that she was just
I
kind of
agree.
like. She took an unnamed stray, or Joe Rogan took an unnamed stray from her. She just had a bunch of little zinger lines where it was like, oh, nobody's protected under my watch. Like a lot of.
Well, I dig it. So again, this was from about 2 years ago. So it's before kind of Marin took his stand and stuff. So it's just kind of little jabs, sure. But I have not. So while I've heard plenty of, women are expected to have sex or put out, and that's the only way they get ahead in show business. Sure,
Troy.
that trope seems rather well trodden, if you will. But I have not heard anyone admitting that they've blown people for a shrimp cocktail. I think that is hilarious.
So
Wait a minute.
the twist of what the blowjob is for.
Time out.
For me, it made me chuckle, man.
What's the one woman that we were talking about for Charles? Your first. What was your first?
Lisa Lampanelli.
You have never heard her talk about giving blowjobs to black dudes. for like nothing, really? Not really. You've never heard her in a roast talking about how she blows this person or this. Dude, come on, man. Yes, you have. Sorry, not a shrimp cocktail, but fucking maybe for a fucking
I haven't heard her say.
shake.
I haven't heard her say. So I have not heard Lisa Lampanelli talk about her college days where she blew some dude for a shrimp cocktail. No, I have not heard
she
that.
Talked about how
if you're saying, have I heard a blowjob joke?
Yeah.
If I heard a blowjob joke from Lisa Lampanelli, yes, but not recently. She's kind of really changed the direction that her comedy is going in.
The fact that it's right. So it was old hat, and now she's doing different stuff. So doing a blowjob joke would be new material, new take.
I completely disagree with you. I don't think that the subject of blowjobs is now off limit. And
I didn't say it was off limit.
Lampanelli
but saying like you giving blowjobs for less, which Lampanelli has said, but the fact that she said I would do it for a shrimp cocktail is like just all of a sudden like this new. All right, man. Like
to me, it is a unique enough joke. I would have to see the one that you're talking about to say, yeah, that's either a stolen joke, a slightly changed joke, or any sort of hack.
You've never heard a woman say
it was completely unexpected. You're right, and I've heard a bunch of Lisa Lampanelli jokes, and to me, this was not expected.
All right, go ahead,
to me, it is different.
Please bring up Troy McClure's most recent comment. He was Middle Eastern and tall, not a good judge of height, but I'd say he was 7'11", about as clever as the 9/11 thing. 10 years ago, 15 years ago, saying 7'11" would be the hacky, oh, Middle Eastern, get it? 9/11 is just the tweaked version of that. And Gray says a lot of these premises, Justin Gray, a lot of these premises are on the hackier side, in my opinion. Like
the premises, yes, but it's the twist of where her perspective is on it that gets me. So agreed. If she just said that, the Middle Eastern guy was tall, not a judge of height, but I'd say he was 7'11", to me, that just comes off as hack. Like it's very much hack. But if you're able to judge it in a 9/11 and then a boner joke and then mention the steel beams, to me, that works and it doesn't feel hack.
I just don't know how that's a joke, though.
Well, it definitely gets funnier if you keep explaining it. Like I told you, I was not explaining.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the point. That was sarcasm, Laps. That it doesn't get funnier if you keep explaining it.
I understand what you're saying.
No joke has ever gotten funnier by somebody saying, but I don't get why this is funny. Explain why it's funny. Like that just, it doesn't work. I'm telling you why it worked for me.
Funny at all. No, you're saying
I completely disagree with you.
Why it's funny.
Okay,
you're
man.
Saying the premises and the this. I'm just asking, like, what is the correlation between the two things? Like, I understand the 9/11 part, right?
Comedy.
That's great.
To add to what he's saying, though, you watch more comedy than us combined, and you're making it seem like this is the first time you've heard some sort of premise like that before. Like, oh,
I didn't say that at all. I've said the opposite about the premise.
Her take on the premise.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, I've never heard it.
That is what makes it unique.
As Gray.
Yeah.
As opposed to like
it's the take
Dairy
on the
Queen
premise.
shake or getting gas in your car or
So-
this
Well,
or that. Right.
So again, explaining it isn't going to make it funnier, but it's the misdirection of you think because of the way that she's addressing this, like, it's just harder for women. They keep getting comments like this. You think she's going to be, and that's so wrong. Like it seems like she's going that direction. And then instead she's like, I wish that was the case. I've actually, done it for less, a shrimp cocktail. To me, that's not where I think she's going with it. I like her individual perspective on it. To me, that was a twist that I wasn't anticipating.
Oh,
I thought she was going a different direction with the setup.
Okay.
To me, it works on a different level. It's not just blowjobs.
No, that's fine. I knew exactly where she was going. I knew exactly, not the shrimp cocktail part, but I knew exactly what she was going to say. You could tell by her demeanor, the way she carried herself, that I'm this dude bro girl, that I'm going to make these funny fucking jokes like dudes do. That is exactly what she came off as.
So if somebody says, why did the chicken cross the road? Not just kidding, there's no road. You'll appreciate that because it's a new take on a familiar premise?
No, there's no punchline there.
Yeah, there's no road.
I'll say like, okay, you're trying something, but I don't see the funny.
Okay. I got you, man.
Where this one is a punchline, and to me, it was funny.
You're being specifically obtuse, methinks.
Right.
I am not. If you had something that actually made me chuckle and it was unique, I would give you that same feedback. It was unique. It made me chuckle.
No,
That's what
there's
was in
nothing,
this.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely, to me, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I just have a hard time with that it was funny because it was a twist that you've never heard. When I've heard so many jokes like that, literally so many.
Yes,
and I haven't watched.
have as well.
No,
but
I'm
not
saying
with that punchline. That is her unique perspective.
But
on
I'm
it.
saying I've heard jokes where women said they've given blowjobs for gas in the 70s. I've heard women say that they've given blowjobs for Dairy Queen. I've heard. I don't know why the shrimp cocktail. If that's the thing, like that's the crux of the joke.
Have
why
you
is
had
that,
shrimp cocktail? It's exquisite.
Have you had a decent one, especially with like kind of fresh horseradish grated in there? Oh man, I get it. I see where she's coming from.
Wait, so what's the difference between a hack comedian and a hack premise? What is a hack comedian versus a hack premise?
So I'm not 100% sure. I guess it would be somebody that. So you're the one who used it. So how would you use it? Because I'm assuming we were going off of the March Hackness rules, where we're not saying a comedian is hack, but a joke is hack, and it's a familiar premise. But like you can predict the joke. To me, I didn't predict where that joke was going. I assumed it was going left, and then it went right to me. I like her point of view on it, but we've kind of been over this to death.
Would you call it a misdirect then?
A wee bit of one. I mean, like Laps is saying, it's not exactly like she's fully going into that. Like it's wrong. Like she doesn't come with that's wrong that women are getting these comments or anything like that. But it does kind of make you think that perhaps she would go over here, and then she goes the other way with it.
I get it.
It's a slight misdirect. It's not like a complete one.
We're gonna have a fun March, I think.
Well, I cannot wait. The next time we do anything like this, you guys are going to source the material, and I'm going to mock your comedians because
oh my God,
I'm not necessarily digging this, man, where you're just like, this is not funny. I disagree. You don't like it, but that doesn't mean it's not funny. I'm bringing in things that I think are funny. These all made me laugh. I wish I had better clips from an actual like YouTube or non-YouTube special. This is the only thing that I can grab.
This was actually perfect, I think, because you were the one that that thinks that it's funny, and we are.
Yeah,
that was perfect, dude. Like, no, I'm not shitting on you for getting the clips.
Right?
No, you are.
Period. No, I'm not.
No.
No. I'm shitting on the comedy, not you, the person.
No, when you kept saying, I don't get it. Where is it funny? Why is this funny? Yeah, and I keep telling you that. Yeah, you're shitting on me. So
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
I wasn't trying to shit on you personally. That's not what
it's perfectly fine. I get it, but just keep in mind, everything is subjective. Everything that you're saying is your subjective thing. I'm not telling you you're wrong. I'm telling you why I think it's funny. To me, this isn't hack, but okay, if it's familiar for you and you think you knew where it was going, even though you couldn't point out the punchline, and that's your definition of hack.
No.
To me, it's not. I would have to know exactly where the punchline's going.
I didn't know where the that it was going to be the shrimp cocktail punchline, but I knew she was going to go into I've sucked a bunch of dicks. I totally. You could see my reaction before she said it.
She didn't say a bunch. She said she has sucked dick for shrimp cocktail. That's one dick for one shrimp cocktail, sir.
Okay, you're right. You're right, Gray. I'm sorry. I take it all back.
Don't besmirch little Kimmy Cakes. She's awesome,
I'm sorry.
man.
No, I take it all back. I take it back. I'm going in my way back machine right now that I have, because I have to. It has to be done.
Okay. We'll go way back. But while you're going there, let's bring up. There we are. Sorry, I got confused because I saw four ladies' names, and it shook me. I think I grabbed them in the wrong order. I grabbed the one with Hannah Gadsby last time, didn't I?
We're at the total of 16, so just give them all of them the other.
No, we didn't do this.
Here are the other four.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, somehow I skipped three. So sorry, that's what threw me off. Charles, please take it away, sir.
Whitney Cummings, Roseanne, which is also known as Roseanne Barr, Amy Schumer, and Margaret Cho round out this round of 16. We've had 4 sections of 4. These are the last 4. If you have that total in front of you and switch to that, the polite request of the crowd, which you did last week, go back to last week's and vote on that too, because there's still time for that. Mm-hmm. But pick 8 names out of these which are Whitney Cummings, Amy Schumer, Margaret Cho, Hannah Berner, Hannah Gadsby, Roseanne, Natalie Cuomo, Eliza Schlesinger, Joe Rogan, Tony Hinchcliffe, Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura, Brian Callen, Andrew Schulz, Theo Vaughn, and Chris D'Elia. Again, 8 of those names are what you're going to want to put into the comment section.
And we're looking for the 8 that you would consider the hackiest out of
right.
this. So if you think they don't belong on here, don't include them. What 8 should be included? And they'll make their way into our March Hackness bracket. So yeah, this is the final week of preseason.
Yeah, it'll be a round of 16 next week, and then we'll take it from here. And we're going to have a special focus on each contender in March Hackness, and we're going to have nice, polite conversations about the 16 in the tournament.
I'm sure nothing will be contentious at all if this thing of stuff that I love was any indication. But yeah, so again, we're looking for 8 of these names, 8 of the ones from last week. We're putting them together for a March Hackness bracket. Please help us out with that. Please put it in the comments, but we will also go through and grab them from the live chat. But please interact with the video. Put them in the comments afterwards. And ring the bell so that you can be there for part of March Hackness. Charles, you had a poll in your chat.
Oh, yeah. It's
how did that go?
Well, I'll ask you guys to guess. The poll is simply, are women funny? What the percentage do you think is what? Lapsed? What do you think my chat says about are women funny?
Probably high. I don't know what the 75, 80%. Say yes. Yes.
75%. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think people
Greg?
are very scared to say what they actually believe.
But it's a
No, I understand. I understand.
Okay.
I get it.
I might be cheating a bit because I remember Charles saying it was more like 60%. So not as to completely steal Lap's thing. I'm going to go 65 yes. What's that? 35 no?
Well, the fact that it's even close. In the beginning, it was very unclose, but as I end it right now, after 39 votes, 63% say yes, women are funny.
Oh, hell yeah.
37% say no. So
I mean, technically, if we're going Price is Right rules, I went over and I lose. But if we're just going closest, I feel pretty good about that. But I think you're wrong, people. Women are hilarious.
No, they said yes. They said yes.
I know. I was scolding the 35%. Sorry.
37%. See, now you're going under.
37.
In a row?
Yeah.
Hey, dick sucking. What do you know?
Full circle. Hell yeah. Well, say, Charles,
hey,
what do you have going on that the people should know about? You rating any arcs or something?
Oh yeah, yeah. The comedy will be me trying to avoid certain death while rating arcs. Wait, I don't know if no arcs are the things that you're running from. You're just rating people's shit, neighborhoods, right? Arcs are the drones that you're running from.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll be. So. I'm definitely hooked on that shit like fucking meth. Thank you, Laughs, for putting that right into my veins. It's got a hold of me. I don't know why. I can't explain why, but it's got my attention.
It's fun.
It is. It is.
Well, yeah. You got anything else going on this week, Charles?
I don't know.
Okay.
February's are dog shit for me.
Well, Lap,
comedy.
Sir, what do you comedy? What do you have going on, sir?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nope.
Not even Wednesday? You don't have anything?
I mean, I have a show, yeah, but it's the same stuff I do every week.
Woo!
Okay. Well, perhaps people want to come on over because if I remember correctly,
no, they
you
don't
happen to be. They don't want to come over. People don't want to know about comic books. Well,
really, no.
Do yourself a favor. Go over to the Lapsed Comic Fan and subscribe if you want to learn something about comic books.
Or don't.
You sure you're not?
Because I don't care.
Well, okay. What about this here channel right here that people are watching you on?
Yeah.
Surely you care about that, right?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Well, there's something coming up at the end of the week, right?
It's Friday and Wednesday. It's the same day. It's the same thing at every show. Yes, Wednesday I have
think you mean
comic
Tuesday.
book. Wednesday I have comic book review with Warren and Gray. We're going to be doing Spider-Man Wolverine #2. Friday we have a show where we're going to do our top 10 Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, and it's going to be a grand old time.
I can't think of 10.
Well,
You can't think of 10? Oh, man, it was so hard for me to narrow it down to 10. You're not a fan of Gunther?
What? Who?
What about Last Exit? Or, I don't know, there was one with Johnny Knoxville that I can't think of right now.
I'm just going to put a sign up that's like in the background. Watch me on these fucking days. If you want to.
It would be nice, man.
I'm not nice. Nothing about me is nice.
I think you're in a nice room. You got some nice models around you. There's a nice bookshelf behind you. Come on, man. Nice. Those headphones, they seem nice. Well, hell yeah. As Labs was talking about, join us Friday on this very channel. YouTube at The Last Panel 1. And, we're doing an Arnold ranking. And I think Charles will be able to dig down deep and come up with 10 Arnold movies that he likes. Come on, there's Jingle All the Way. Come on, sir. Hercules in New York. Come on, man. There's that one episode of Tales from the Crypt. That one was pretty good.
That can't count. That's not a movie.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, join us Friday for that. And I do believe Thinkers is coming back on Thursday, and I think we're finally talking about the long-awaited coffee table, maybe. Go there. YouTube at Thinkers doing a think. Not doing, but doing. So anyway, go over there, like, subscribe. Tell us that we need to do the coffee table. It'll be great. But yeah, I think that's about all I got going on. So, fellas, should we hit that button there, Lapsed?
March Hackness begins next week.
Vote in the comment section.
He used to love comics, now he just complains. Gray poop haze in the corner.